Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my sidekick Mo, and we are here today to present to you with my first video. I'm just gonna do like a Q&A, basically to get to know me. Everybody knows my car. If you don't, I'll insert a picture here. If you do, then hi, welcome. He will be here the whole video because he literally loves me and he will not leave my side. So he's just gonna be here chilling. Isn't that right, Mom? Say yep. Say yeah, Mom, I'm just here. I'm just here to chill. But yeah, so I wrote down some of the questions that people had asked me. I'm only gonna do a few because there was a lot and I was overwhelmed. But yeah, let's jump right into this. Roll the clip. Okay. So my first question that I got asked a bunch was how long I have been into cars. To be honest with you, straightforward answer, not a long time at all. I am turning 19 in 2 weeks, and I have been basically into cars since I was about 15. It's when I got my car, so it's kind of like, this is like the starting point for me. It wasn't even supposed to be my car. It was actually for my dad for a commuter car. And then he realized, you know, it'd be a perfect first car for her. So he gave it to me, which I'm obviously very grateful for. I'm about to be 19, so 4 years. That's the simplest answer that I can give you. And then I got another question, which I love answering stuff like this. It was like, actually it was exactly this. What motivates you to keep going? What motivates me to keep going is definitely my parents, my friends, basically my whole family. They all support me in everything that I do, with whether it be my car or myself. It's definitely motivating when you have that support system behind you, like just backing you. If I didn't, I would not be as motivated as I am. When I put my mind to something and I have my support system, like, yeah, Maddie, you can do it, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. Okay, back to my video. I got another one by the same person. He had really good questions. One person asked, what are things that you look back at and regret? To be honest, I have no regrets. No regrets. And you're probably like, why are you saying regrets? Well, let me tell you. I was telling my mom about these questions, and I was like, someone asked me if I had any regrets. Like, like, what are things that I regret, basically, looking back? And she was telling me the story about how someone went to go get a tattoo of no regrets, and the tattoo artist put no regrets. I'd be so sad if someone did that to me. That's a good question. Do I have any tattoos? No, I don't. I have 0. I plan to go get one. Actually, a few. I have a few planned. You're probably gonna laugh and be like, Maddie, do not do that. It's on your body forever. You can say what you want, but I'm getting a Honda tattoo. I don't know where yet, but I'm getting one. What are things that I look back at and regret? I don't regret anything. I don't regret anything that's ever happened to me. I don't regret basically anything that's ever happened in my life, because everything that happens in your life, whether it be good or bad, is always a life lesson. You can always take it and apply it to your life. Depending on how you grew up, depending on your relationships, your friendships, like everything that happens in those like previous relationships, friendships, you know, even with your family, like you take that, you learn from it, and you grow. So yeah, I personally don't have any regrets because everything happens for a reason, and I truly believe in that. Another question, let's talk about my car. Some people are probably like, what the heck is it, Maddie? Like, what are you driving? Yes, it's different, and yes, it does look like an Accord. looks like a Corolla. Everybody says it looks like Corolla, Accord, you know, it looks like everything but a Civic. But no. So basically, it is a 2000 Honda Civic. It's just like your normal EK. It's a DX VP, so it is the value package, but it's just a base model. It's just like the person that had it before me got to do like certain upgrades that they wanted. But I have manual windows, manual mirrors, like they didn't really get much. Just like the trim on the car was like different in the mirrors. But other than that, it's just a DX. It's just a base model. It's light though. Anyways, so back in, I want to say 2021 is when I went on the hunt for a Domani conversion. Now, if you haven't heard of a Domani conversion, you could have heard it as an Acura L, Acura EL, whatever you want to call it. Or you could have heard it as an Isuzu Gemini. Basically, they're all the same car, essentially. So basically, you can get like a front clip or like the rear end from the importer. Problem was, COVID time, nobody got anything in. Nobody. There was one guy who had like bits and pieces, but it wouldn't have worked because you didn't have the full conversion. And if I was going to do the front, I was going to do the rear. If I was going to do the rear, I was going to do the front. I didn't want to just do like the rear like most people do. I wanted the front as well. One, it's different. Who do you know that has a full Domani conversion? Now, with that being said, I know one guy and he has the front Domani conversion and the rear Domani conversion. He lives local, so he's a local. And I know like right-hand drive, what's his name? Oh, right-hand drive Brandon. I think that's what his name is. I don't know. But he's got the purple Domani coupe. He's got the front end. He's got the front Domani conversion, but he doesn't have the rear because it's a coupe. The rear Domani conversion only works on the sedans. And it bolts right up. It's just a simple bolt up. Obviously you have to, I was surprised with it at work one day and I didn't even realize it. I can find the video and insert it. But literally it was a surprise to me at my job. I look at it and I'm like, okay, like, because they didn't let me take my car to work, and I was like, well, why? So when I saw it, I was like, it looks the exact same, like nothing looks different. And then I started walking around, I'm literally crying. And I was so confused. I was like, nothing looks different. Like I didn't notice anything. And then I notice it. I'm like, oh my God, my Domani. It's a Domani. It's a Domani. I'm freaking out. Like, oh my God, I have a Domani. Anyways, besides the point. So yes, I did get my hands on one back in 2021, I believe. And I got it for a birthday present. So yeah, I'm very grateful for it because, I mean, you don't really see many, but Acura L and Isuzu Gemini are basically the same. I do have an Isuzu Gemini front end and then a Domani rear. Basically, it's all the same, but my front end is worth a lot more money than a Honda Domani. Like it's very rare to find the Isuzu Gemini. That's why I'm having a hard time finding the badge. If you look at any of my pictures, you'll notice that my badge is missing on my grill. I'm having a hard time finding it. I did find a guy in New York who gets the Domani parts. He's amazing. If you need anything imported, not really like anything, but like Honda parts, he's the man. But yeah, it's just a Civic. But I call her my Domani because she basically is Domani. But it's just an EK chassis. Anyways, let me tell y'all the story about my car because why not? So, you know me, driving home, you know, banging gears. No, I'm just joking. I'm not banging gears. I'm just driving home. I went out to the mall and I'm driving home. I live out in Warrington, close to that area. And I was like driving, going down the road, you know, I'm almost home, like 5 minutes from home. And I was all the way in Fairfax. So it's a far drive for me, like 45 minutes. To me, that's far because I don't like driving. And I'm driving, I'm on a little back road near my house, and I'm like, what is that loud sound? Like, it just kept getting louder, and my car already leaked oil. Insert some pictures right here. Boom right here, and boom right there, because holy cannoli, that thing leaked like a freight train. So I'll insert some pictures there. but that thing leaked oil so bad. And I got oil pan gasket. I got like valve cover gasket. I got a head gasket. I got it all to replace. She just beat me to it. So I'm driving down the old back road, and this noise kept getting louder and louder, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And I had just gotten my exhaust done like a few weeks ago, which that's a whole nother story that I can give y'all if y'all want that, because that infuriated me. And my car was having problems after getting my exhaust worked on. Not sure what happened, but that's a story in and of itself. Anyways, so I thought my exhaust had disconnected, or, something like got disconnected, because it sounded like it was open header. Like it was really, really loud. And my car was never loud. I did not want a loud car. That was the last thing I wanted. And that's why it took me forever to get an exhaust, because I didn't want it to sound like a rice rocket, like a usual, Honda owner. Like it's like a crappy exhaust and it sounds disgusting like a fart can. No, that's not me. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna wait, find an exhaust that I like. I'm getting way distracted in the story. Anyhow, so, I'm driving down. I'm really thinking my exhaust is connected. I'm cool. I'm chilling. And I'm like, okay, something's not right, because she goes into like limp mode. So I go beep, 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 call up my dad. I'm like, Barney, something is wrong and I don't know what. And he's like, Maddie, I can't hear you. I'm like, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, I know this loud noise is coming from my car. And he's like, what does it sound like? And I said, that's exactly how I could explain it. And I was almost home, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's smoke coming from my hood. And it literally sounded like, the best way I can explain it is like, literally it sounded like someone was putting popcorn in a machine, like the microwave, and it was just like popping, like it like, when it first starts, it's like really like quiet, few pops here, few pops there. No, where it's really popping and it's like pop, 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 pop. Yeah, like that. It was like that's exactly how it sounded. Well, the best way I can explain it. And so I'm in at a stop sign. It's a 2-lane road, and there's people behind me. I got a whole line of cars, and I'm about to cross this busy highway. My car is literally just sitting there, blown. It's literally blown up, will not do anything. And it would like start, but I was scared to start it. So I was like, no. My dad said, pop the hood, let it air out or whatever, because there's so much smoke. And these people behind me, it was like an older lady and like her daughter and like her mom or something. And they get out of the car, they're like, are you okay? And I said, not really, but I'm okay, I guess. I'm about to bawl my eyes out, but yeah, I'm okay. And they're trying to go, and it's, mind you, it is the day after Christmas, okay? So I'm just like, what do I do? So we were like, the lady got out of her car and walked over to me. Was like, do you want to push it like in the ditch? And I was like, I mean, I guess, I don't really have a choice. So we got like me, an old lady, and another lady, girl power, pushing my car in the ditch. Luckily, my car weighs nothing. So I'm in the driver's seat, and the car's not on. Put it in neutral, we're coasting that thing down the hill in the ditch. So my car's sitting in the ditch, and it was freezing, like literally so cold. And they're like, do you want to come sit in the car? And I was like, not really thinking. They seem like nice people. So what did I do? Oh, hopped in their car. Yeah, I could have gotten kidnapped that day, but I wasn't thinking. I was like, yeah, these people seem nice. They drive a BMW, SUV, gotta have, nice family, they seem nice. They got their Starbucks, so they must have their life together. So I hop in the car with them. My purse is in my car. I just got a Taser for Christmas. No, my purse is in the car. No worries. My phone, no worries. I'm just gonna get in this person's car. I don't have anything on me. Waiting for my parents to get there. My parents get there. My dad's in the Tahoe. I'm in my car, like sitting there, like, what do we do? And I had gotten out of that lady's car when my parents got there. And my car's in the ditch. And so he's like, my dad says, just like start it. We got to get it home. We're literally, my house, okay, here's the stop sign. you go out into the highway, you go down down the highway a little bit, and then my house is literally on the right. And it was like, we weren't even, maybe a mile, not even a mile from my house. He's like, just start it and we'll get it home. And I was like, I'm freaking out. I'm crying at this point. That's the Pisces in me. I'm crying. So my mom's with him. My mom gets in the passenger seat with me because I was freaking out. We buckle up, start the car, and you could hear it. That thing was raw knocking. It was like, Miss Girl, I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. So I get in the car, start it. It's knocking on the door. She's like, surprise. And my mom's in the passenger seat, and well, my dad's behind me, and there's traffic, and he's just like, go. And I'm like, okay, like I'm crying, and I'm like, okay, I'm going. So I start driving. We're just coasting down the hill. And I go to shift in a second, and I hear, and I'm like, oh my God, and I'm bawling. I'm literally bawling at this point. I can't see it. There's tears just falling down my face. My mom's like, calm down, you're driving, like you're on the road, you can't be crying. And I'm just crying and crying and crying, and you could just hear it. Like that sound will never leave my brain. Like it replays in my head every day I go down that road. So we get home, and it's just bad. Like it's just bad. You should have seen the oil leak puddle that I had in my driveway. It was rough. So that's the story of that. I'll share my little secret with you guys. I have been telling everybody that I sold the car and got rid of it. Surprise, surprise, I still have the car. She is not with me currently. But a few days, I think like a week after that happened, I went and bought my motor. At JDM Engine Virginia or something like that. I made a TikTok about it. You can go to my TikTok. It's Mads EJ6. Same with my Instagram. Make sure to follow. So I went and got my motor. What is my plans with the car? Because everybody wants to know. So I have bought a swap for it. I'm not gonna tell you what, because why would I do that? I'm just kidding. There's a whole video about it. I bought a Hycom B20 from the importer. There's 2 ways I'm going. There's 2 ways that I'm going. I mean, what's that TikTok sound? Back and forth, especially with a boop who's boop boop. I can't say it because I don't curse like that. I'm really just trying to prepare for H Day. That's the goal right now. I'm getting new wheels in March. I'm getting my livery in March. Actually, I might get my livery at the end of the month. I don't know. And then I'm getting it installed. But then I'm doing the whole swap in like 2 weeks. My birthday, February 24th, 2004. I'm a Pisces. And yes, I'm only 18. My birthday is in 2 weeks, so I will be 19 soon. That's right. We're gonna have a great birthday. Great birthday. Yeah, so that's that. What are things that I like to do? Nothing. I play COD. Literally in the winter, it's boring. Bad time to be my friend. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to go out. I'm not like a night out kind of person. I'm more of like a stay at home and do nothing, or like play my game, or like watch a movie. Do I have a best friend? Please, do I have a best friend? Yes, I do. I have a best friend. Her name is Haley. She's my absolute best friend, my ride or die. Love her to death. She's younger than me, but I wouldn't change that for the world. I love her to death. We've only known each other for, I don't even know, not a long time, but I love her. She actually, when my car's back on the road, I'm going to teach her how to drive stick, because I do drive manual, which I haven't driven manual in like 2 months, and I'm low-key nervous because I'm getting detent springs in a whole trans rebuild, and I don't know, it's just scary to me because I literally have not driven stick. I haven't driven, and the clutch I got, stage 4. Maddie, why would you do that? Don't know. But I like a sticky clutch. I like I don't know. But yeah, if you want a video of me driving, let me know. No, but another question is, what is my dream car? Funny you ask that. So, okay, let's change the question a little bit. If I had a dream, like, 5-car garage, what would it be? You're probably gonna laugh at me when I say everything. Obviously, my car, because it's a dream of mine to have a Honda Domani. Don't know why, don't know what it is. You know, they're just sought after cars. Anywho, so definitely my Domani. She's taking number 1. Number 2, 1991, red, Mazda Miata. Don't ask me why. They're just so cute. You can say what you want, but you know those pop-up headlights are cute. I know you know. I know you do. Number 3, I definitely would own. What would I own? I think what I'd own. You're probably gonna be like, what the heck? I'm pretty sure it's called Mistachrome. I think that's the colorway. A New Edge, the Mistachrome New Edge. Definitely own one of those. That's fire. Number 4, an A86, like the guy, like Takumi's car. You know, delivering tofu on that bad boy. Yeah, Initial D. You best believe I know Initial D. So probably an A86. Number 5. So I'll give you like my top 3 choices for 5th spot because I can't decide. Indecisive. Probably either a Volkswagen Bus, an El Camino, or a Toyota Supra. And you're probably like, Maddie, definitely the Toyota Supra. To you. But to me, that's a hard decision. Hard decision. I really want like a Honda. I think it's called like an Ortheo or something. I don't know. Is that what it's called? I don't know. Or an Accord wagon. Yeah, so stay tuned for my next video. It should be posted within the next week, after this week. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on TikTok.